What up, Corner Crew? Welcome to another episode of the Hip Hop Happy Hour podcast brought to you by the Culture Corner. I am your host, Brad Bailey. As always, I want to give a shout out to my co host, Unk11. He couldn't be here tonight, had some business to take care of, but you know what it is. We still rolling forward. And without further ado, I want to bring on my guests for this evening. They're a group out of Western Massachusetts, Fitchburg, Massachusetts, I believe. And we got Joe Grizzly, their group, Massachusetts, Jay Jordan, Showtime, and we have Yo Daddy Doe. Let's welcome to the podcast.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Yo, what up, fellas? What up?
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Appreciate y'all for joining us, man.
Oh, same. Thank you for having us, man.
Definitely. But yeah, we like to start off by going around and saying, if no one's ever heard of you, tell us who you are, where you're from, and what you're about. So go around the room and let us know.
All right, which way you want to start from? I mean, I'm sitting in the middle, so where y'all want to?
I'm Sho from Joe Grizzly. Also part of the Young Coffee Productions team over here. We're out of Fitchburg. Been doing this hip hop thing for a long time. Been part of Joe Grizzly for 11 years in April. 420 is 11 years of Joe Grizzly.
Man.
It's crazy being part of this thing, man. But next up we got the homie Jay Jordan.
Yeah. So Jay Jordan, and like Sho said, been a member of Joe Grizzly for a long time, man. Like just over a decade now. I've been making music even, just on my own a little bit before that as well. I do, I can't take credit for any of like the big Young Coffee stuff that's been popping off, but I try to help out a little bit here and there when I can, you know what I mean? But
Right.
but like I'm real proud of all the stuff that these guys have been doing. But yeah, like I guess it's like I feel like I'm the one who benefits almost the most out of this whole Joe Grizzly Young Coffee Union personally. but yeah, I don't know. I'll let Derek take it out.
No, that's accurate. The YDD, your daddy though, owner or producer of Young Coffee, organizer of Young Coffee, here in Fitchburg, originally from Leominster. Ultimately, I'm just out here just trying to connect the dots, and make good raps.
Connect the dots, make
That's
good
it, man.
raps.
Yeah, we all
that's pretty
out here just trying to keep grinding. That's basically what it is. But how did y'all come together? Coming out of Fitchburg, Massachusetts. Not too many people have heard of Fitchburg, Massachusetts. That's out there. So how'd you all come together through hip hop? And what's the scene like there out in Fitchburg?
I mean,
It's popping. Let me tell you. Don't you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted. It's very different. And I say that because Massachusetts. There's I appreciate that there's different sounds. You know what I'm saying? Like the you know what I'm saying, East in Boston and stuff like that. They have a sound. You know what I'm saying? Western Mass. You know what I'm saying? They have a sound. So like me personally, I'm like, yo, it's time. You know what I mean? It's time for us to you know what I'm saying, like show our sound, but also show the diversity, because that's one thing. It's like a melting pot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's real nice. It's
All the different styles come together.
yeah. So I guess answering your question, like from my perspective, a little on the like how did it come together? I feel like it's definitely like a multi-pronged answer, right? Like as far as like, okay, just the Joe Grizzly thing, like me and Sho, we had become friends. Actually, I needed to, I was looking for some trees, and he helped me out, and that's how we became friends. And that happened like a
That's
decade
always the
ago.
way.
So we started messing around, making some music. We ended up playing a lot of shows. And this is the thing, is like we're pretty underground as far as how we operate, but as far as in New England, we actually we've gotten around a lot. Like I feel like we're pretty we've developed like we're real proud of like the reputation we've developed for all the live shows we've played for a couple years there during like somewhere in like the 2015 2016 we were playing like 100 shows a year plus. It was crazy. So like for a while there, we had like a real long run of shows at the Middle East for a while, where we did a ton of shows at the Middle East. That was pretty banging. We it's been a minute. We did the fucking Weekend Warriors tour like years back too. But then, so the Joe Grizzly shit is its own thing. But then we, after a while, like I think like the time that me and you had met like face to face and really talked was at the Apathy joint, right? I think so, right? And so when we met there, when you saw us at that show, you saw our boy Floyd, who also like he plays drums with us and shit. He plays guitar too. He does a bunch of shit, and he does some production too. But we linked with him, and that expanded our live performing, set. And then, I mean, we ran into this dude, and this is crazy because it looks like he's mad, like big.
Right, yeah.
Like,
We linked up
But,
with him.
yeah.
Like personally, I didn't even know who he was. I met him at a show at the Middle East that he just performed at, and he was like, "Yo, I'm from Leominster." I was like, "Nah, you're not from Leominster, my boy. I don't know who you are." And then basically, like, that's how we linked up. Started doing this. Like, we do our own podcast, and then we, the music came next. So it's like now it's all just this big amalgamation. All the work that we're doing together. It's moving everything forward for the whole group. So
It's actually crazy that show that you're talking about in Middle East. That show, I opened for Oompa, and
oh, is that? Oh shit. Okay.
So
Nope.
and shout out Oompa, who's doing big things in Boston. You know what I mean?
hell yeah.
Going back to your live performances, you guys do have a different kind of flavor going on than most people
Thank
on
you,
the
man.
scene do, because you do have those live instruments up in there. You got the drums, you got the guitar, you got the DJ going, cutting it up.
I mean, we do try to go crazy on the live set, man. I think that's one of the reasons why, like, I mean, like Yo Daddy Doe is like an artist in and of his own right. But I mean, I feel like at this point he's essentially a member of Joe Grizzly.
Yeah,
like,
man.
you know what I mean? I mean, you see, we perform together and shit. Like, not just like you know what I mean? We're literally actively sharing the stage like together when we perform. So I mean, and then all the collaborative work that's happened. It's just a lot of collaborative work between these guys. And I've jumped on a couple of joints here and there, and yeah, and like I feel like though, like I can really only speak to like the music side of stuff for the most part. I got a little other art projects and things I like to dabble in, but the Young Coffee stuff that's really been popping up, I feel like that's the kind of shit that like really has been the stuff that's been popping off, like the shit you guys have been doing out of here, out of like the coffee house and shit. Like, I don't know, personally, that's like, it kind of made me want to get busy with some of the solo shit that I had been sitting on and like really get it out the door and shit. Because like, yeah, I feel like these guys have been doing a lot of shit. Like if people look up the Young Coffee page or any of them, like on like whatever on social media, if you're talking like Instagram or like fucking the YouTube, fucking the show was on Twitch, right? So like,
It's on YouTube.
what? No, it wasn't the other shit. Oh, the other shit was on Twitch.
They're watching. They're on.
Everybody's here. The gang's all here.
Well, no, but I'm saying if you were to look up any of the Young Coffee shit, you'll see like these guys have been banging out mad content for like a minute, fucking. And I know I watched the shit on Twitch.
Used to.
Yes. All right. I was gonna say so. All right, but motherfucking, I just was gonna say that like. I don't know. I feel like these guys got a lot of shit that they are kind of sitting on, but I can't really. It's not me to give away all the fucking gold. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to say I know these guys are sitting on a bunch of
It's
fucking
funny
fire.
actually sitting there. It's funny watching y'all right now, because you just went from being inspired by all of everybody to bickering in like 30 seconds. So that's dope, and that's dope that the camaraderie. You can see the camaraderie on screen, so that's a good thing, man. That's a good thing.
That's to your point earlier about how our live show has a little bit of like a different flair. Like, that's part of it. Like, we want it to be, everybody can say they're the best at rapping, right? Because like you should, if you're rapping, you got to believe you're the best at rapping. But I swear to God, when I go out on that stage, I'm the best at doing that shit. You know what I mean?
Right,
And
right.
I go out there and I leave it out there every time because I need people to believe that I was the best when I got off. So that's why I think that our that's what separates our live show from other things. Some people go out there, they're like, oh, we gotta get these songs off, but I go out there and I'm like, yo, I gotta give these people my life.
Right.
Yo,
Yeah, you do. You do.
To add to that and to piggyback off that, also to like, call back to when we actually first like actually linked up. show put up a post talking about they were looking for Joe Grizzly had a residency at this old place in Leominster Ryan time,
Oh shit.
right?
No.
And so they were putting on hip hop shows like, what I'm saying, like what was it, every other month?
Something like that.
In Ryan
Something,
time,
like,
like
yeah.
having different, you know what I mean, like not just people from like our area, you know what I'm saying? They have people from
We had
like
Still Gold, Brandy Blaze.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Honeycomb was in there and shit. Yeah, that was
Honeycomb,
cool.
So also to speak to your point about like, the scene here, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's not just Young Coffee. Like, I mean, I do it now. Not like I'm picking up the mantle, but like
Nah,
like
fuck that. Whatever, you
somebody-
picking
know
up
what
the
I mean?
mantle, bro. Fuck that.
Somebody has to someone has to do it.
Right.
But like so in that time, like after he, you know what I'm saying, like he saw me perform X, Y, and Z, like and then we started performing together. Like me personally, like you know what I'm saying, like Brad, you saw it. You know what I'm saying, like I like to think that you know what I'm saying, like they have the best stage presence, best show, crowd interaction, X, Y, and Z, hands down. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna give you the energy like, you know what I'm saying. So you put these things together all on the stage at once. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you get. But as far as like the scene here, like it is hard to put that together. It's hard for us to like go in Fitchburg and be like, yo, we're gonna perform here, right? Like what, you know what I'm saying? Like we just did the show, the Apathy Show. Like we couldn't. There's no place for us to do that show here in Fitchburg. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
so we're very grateful for the opportunity because like, yo, that to Show's point, like that is us. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed you guys were in
sorry.
Worcester a lot too. What's the difference? Like, how do you feel the difference is between the scene between like the Worcester hip hop scene and the Boston hip hop scene?
I mean,
Yo, if we're being honest, I feel like in Worcester, it's like less compartmentalized, because like in Boston, when you go to any given show, like the type of artist you're gonna see, what like cliques are gonna get together, who's gonna have who on their show, et cetera, et cetera. And you like just being around the scene long enough, you get to see that. You know how the wave is gonna crash. But like being in Worcester, like anybody could come and get it at any night because like we are trying to pull in from everywhere.
Right.
So you might get somebody from Lynn, you might get somebody from Providence in the same night. You know what I mean? Completely different styles. They never met each other, and I feel like the scene in Worcester is more like I don't want to say melting pot, and I don't want to say
It's
like
it is. It's like
it's like
everybody,
it's like a proving ground
everybody-
almost.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
everybody come and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think
more
that
open minded, really.
yeah,
more
yeah,
open-minded.
absolutely. I think that
Everybody come and get it.
it's not gonna. Every performance is not gonna be for everybody. You know what I mean? And that shit happens. And in Boston, I feel like motherfuckers will let you know that shit happened.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I don't know, out here in the central
shit.
to the west, everybody's like mad supportive, whatever. But it's like I like to say that everybody's mad supportive, but it's like the people who support the scene, you're gonna see them. You know what I mean? I'd like to get around to other places in Massachusetts because I feel like we've gone all over, but like right here in Mass, we've only been to like a handful of places. We've been North Shore, we've been South Shore, a little bit far west, but
I mean, yo, this is the thing too, right? Is I feel like it doesn't get addressed all the time because we're a little bit removed from it at this point. But the truth is like the way the scene was and what kind of shows were happening and things coming together before and after COVID, it's like night and day, man.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I can only speak for myself, right? But and like from the shit we were doing, but we were, we played a lot of shows and we would travel wherever we would go. We were all over New England playing shows, but we would throw a lot of shows too. And we had a handful of places that we could like consistently count on to be able to throw an event. And pretty much after COVID came through, every single one of those spots is gone. every single one of those. So like we kind of, and like I say we, but this probably goes for I don't even know how many artists.
Probably
Is that
for
like
everybody,
you
know what
kind
I
of
mean?
had to go back to the drawing board and find these spots, and especially because like we're in Central Mass, where it's like we kind of were already like us and others out here were already kind of like there was a lot of work put in to even find all the spots and like all and like, to even begin building that scene to the point where it was pretty healthy. Where I guess like the fact that like I feel like it's bounced back to the point where it has even now with like the limited resources that are there, I think speaks to how healthy it actually was, like low key, like even though like people might not have realized it at the time or whatever. And I don't just mean people from outside of our area, but even people within the scene itself didn't realize maybe how good we had it. You know what I mean? Like, but
Yo, I went to a dance music show like 2 weeks ago, bro, and that's dead. It's like so different now.
it's
Like,
way
Yeah,
different.
everything's dead. Everything. It's not
Yeah, it's
just
like
hip hop. It's that every genre of music.
it's
is dead.
across everything. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just it's kind of wild. It's back to being the wild wild west on the East Coast. You know what I mean? Like,
real shit.
Yeah, yeah. I want to go back to
have
the
Mike Will
venues.
travel.
Yo,
Going
like,
back to
yo, yeah, I
losing
was,
venues, what do you guys think about losing the Middle East soon and what's going to happen? Because who knows what they're going to
wait,
do?
what?
Yeah, okay, so
I
Wait,
heard that
wait.
they were gonna come back after it's all done, but I mean, like those construction projects go 2-3 years, so
Right, right. And when they come back, like, what are they going to be when they come back?
they're gonna be Roadrunner when they come back.
Yeah, it's going to be. I don't know. We are losing a lot of venues out there. It's kind of
yeah, I
wild.
mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I feel like over the years they've mentioned that a few times where they're like, oh, like this or that was gonna happen to the Middle East, but then it's ended up sticking around. But so now what? It's like really.
I think it's
Yeah,
full
It's
steam
like the
ahead.
real fucking thing this time, huh? They're really
Yeah,
gonna take the Middle
I'm
East.
pretty sure it's been like a signed deal. They just wait like
Yeah.
time that's gonna come, and it's just gonna they're gonna tear it down. It's sad because that is kind of like the mecca of hip hop.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, man.
It
The
really
Middle
is.
East. I mean,
And like you know what I mean? I'm
yeah,
already
yeah.
like
I love that place, man. For real, I love that place.
at my big old age. I'm not even that old, but like I'm already like an elder statesman in hip hop. I feel like
No, real talk.
So I'm like I'm already like, yo, you guys don't even remember being outside when
man,
shit was
oh,
like
man.
this.
Right,
And
right.
now when we talk about the Middle East, they're gonna be like, what the fuck are you even talking
Yo,
about?
some of the best shows that we've ever played and that I've ever been to were at the Middle East. Straight up, bro. I fucking love the Middle East, man. Like I've had like
RIP Hefe Replay, my man. He got a tattoo.
Yo,
on
Hefe
stage.
Replay got a tattoo
Got a
on stage
tattoo
at the
on
Middle East
stage.
was crazy.
oh
so
wow,
crazy.
what? That is crazy.
That was
damn.
that was I can't. Like,
It was one of- it was-
I can't not remember this.
It was a wild show.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Shit.
Let's switch it over to something a little more lighthearted here. Let's
Yeah.
going on tour. You guys say you've been around. You've been around. What's the wildest tour story you have?
I mean,
Yo, there's like 3 that I can think of right now that I know I can't tell right here, Brad. But if I see you, I'll tell you.
I feel like I could definitely. All right, so like when we like for us, tour stuff was obviously like we kept it within New England. You know, like we didn't. You know, we are. You know, we'll see what ends up happening in like the near future or later future or whatever. I would love to fucking tour again, but obviously like we got work to do before that would be happening. But as far as like other times we fucking bounced around, played some shows, man. I remember it like, all right, I'll just give you like a small piece of a story. Basically, this was I think Burlington, Vermont,
Yeah,
right? And we stayed in like an Airbnb or some shit,
yeah.
right? And basically we got fucked up. Like I think at the show, I don't even know the details. I cannot recall this moment the exact details of the entire night leading into the morning. But basically, yo, like we fucked shit up. I feel like every time we've ever gone to Burlington, we fuck shit up.
Oh my
like,
God.
we tear shit the fuck up. Like we have fucking torn that shit
Oh man,
to
this is
pieces multiple
This is the
times.
story in the
But-
van.
But was it in the van?
We were in the van.
Yo, the van was some shit. I almost rolled that motherfucker. Like, yo, but anyways, yo, so we're like about to leave town the like next morning,
Yeah,
and
we had to drop off a new friend.
yes, I forgot about
Yeah.
that. But yeah, you're right.
We had
did.
to drop off a new friend.
We had
and
to drop
we're
off a new friend. But anyways, we do that, and then which was already
Already
see
crazy.
what I mean? But anyways, But then as we pull up to like a fucking
Just this
like-
random street. It's like
I
a
think
stop
we-
sign.
Yeah, we pull up to a stop sign, and we're in like a neighborhood, like suburbia, right? Like we're literally right in front of like this little house. Like there's a little old lady out front, like sitting on her fucking front porch, just sitting there, like enjoying the morning and shit. And so we pull up at a stop sign right in front of her house, and Floyd motherfucking whips the motherfucking van door open, hops out real quick, and just like pukes right there all over the sidewalk in front of this little old lady on the
like
front fucking
exorcist
steps.
puke, bro.
Yo.
Like just so much.
Just goes off, and then just like that, just like whoop, sorry, hops back in the van and fucking gone, and like hit the road and
Bro,
like
Gotta let out them demons.
that was
sometimes.
that. That was a good one.
That was pretty funny. But
There
that
was another. There was another time we were coming off we did a show in Maine, in Portland.
Wow, man.
Came home for a night. We did another show, I think somewhere in Worcester. Went back home, and then we left for Virginia. Get down to Virginia. I found out in Virginia, you might or may not know this, that they have after-hours bars that if you're a member, you can go to the
shit,
after-hours
bro.
bar and, like, just drink until whenever.
Yo, I broke into somebody's boat in Virginia.
It doesn't matter. So, anyways, we're at this after-hours bar, and we're playing dice in the bar, like, because it's an after-hours bar, which means it's a private club, so they can do whatever the fuck they wanted in there. So we're, like, taking shots for whoever loses the dice roll. And I was losing a lot. So we get into this taxi cab. I don't remember who called the cab. I don't remember anything. We're headed back to the hotel. Well, these other bros that were in there were like, yo, bro, this is our cab. And Jay was ready to fucking just rip this dude's face off. Because he's like, no, this is our cab. We're taking this cab. This is our cab. So anyway, all of us get in the cab. I get back to the hotel, realize that something is very wrong. I had given myself alcohol poisoning from this after-hours bar. So I am just violently ill. Just violent. I'll save you the details. But we have to, like, they're like, guy, you got to go to sleep for like an hour because we got to shoot this music video. We went to Virginia and we're shooting a music video on the beach
Oh my god!
in
I
like
forgot about
an
this.
hour. And I'm like, just,
Oh,
Yo,
Bro.
you were so fucking
Yeah.
hurt, dog.
I'm
Now
like
that
sleeping in the back of the car
Yo,
on the way between different
What the
locations.
Fuck, man, I remember this.
Bro,
now.
just
Oh,
fucking
shit.
absolutely wasted, actively dying, and our
Yo,
manager
yo,
Bill
yo,
was just like, "Nah, you
yo,
need
we
to
were-
drink this Gatorade.
Yo,
nah,
you
you
were
need to
so
drink this
fucked up,
water."
and it was so fucking hot out, right? And they made us, they made us shoot part of this shit on a motherfucking rooftop.
Bro,
In a motherfucking parking garage. It was hot as fuck. Yo, you were dying.
Yo,
Bro,
hey,
I
wait.
was-
I
Oh
highly,
my god, bro! I
highly-
remember
I
this
highly
shit, son.
recommend- I highly recommend you guys go watch this video
Oh
because
fuck, man! Like what the
because
fuck?
you can this whole story you can see it in their faces.
Oh
Bro,
my
I was-
god! I fucking forgot about this shit.
You can go watch this. You can go watch this video
Dude,
right
I
now
rem-
on YouTube.
Yo.
the song's called Palm
You can
Trees.
see it on their face.
Yo, I remember.
Palm
I remember
trees.
you were going in that day about like you were like, yo, I'm
Bro,
not
I
feeling
was
this
like,
shit,
yo,
bro.
I'm dying.
right.
was like, well, yo, we have to
everybody
shoot
that's
this
watching, go check that video. What's it?
Oh,
What's the name of
shit,
Palm
man.
Trees?
The name of the song's Palm Trees. Yeah.
Go check that video out and see him dying up there on the roof. That's
No,
a
no.
terrible
It-
story, man. I can't believe they put you on it. Well,
No, it's called
kind
Palm
of
Trees.
your own fault for drinking that much, but damn, being up on a roof dying. Oh,
Yeah, bro, it was
That-
wild.
that
It
sounds-
was my own fault,
Yo, it
but I
was
was just
so
like,
hot, so hot, bro.
it was just like the whole
Yo.
atmosphere. They got me. Like you can always get me on the extras. So they were like, we can go to a bar for more time, and I was like, what do you mean a bar? But
Right.
also the bar wasn't really a bar; it was somebody's garage.
Oh,
That's
it's like
wild.
It's like a neighborhood bar.
oh,
Yeah,
dope,
yeah.
dope. I like that.
hey,
Sorry.
that's a way
Crazy.
to make some dough. That's a way to make some extra dough. That's a nice little side hustle.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for real though, right? What the fuck?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. So those are the tour stories we can share right now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we got plenty, but and that's like off the top of the head.
Yo,
It's been a
throwing-
minute. I
throwing
haven't
up-
tried to recall none of this shit. I've been trying to suppress this shit.
Right.
Throwing up,
Yeah,
throwing
no,
up
we're
in
gonna
the
bring it
Crayon
back.
Cup at
We're bringing
Friendly's
back
is
all the
crazy.
trauma around here. That's what we do. But,
I mean, it's good trauma. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
It's cool. I'm happy
Yeah,
about all of
reminiscing
that.
with the homies, man. It's always
Yeah,
good.
yeah, man.
But
Oh shit.
let's
man.
switch it up. I always ask the question to my guests too. 5 daily essentials that you can't live without. Let's go around the room. Show, you want to go
Okay.
first?
Yo,
You first, bro.
all right. So, water for sure.
Yeah.
That everybody water.
Yo, I don't want to sound cliche, but like, if you know me, I'm synonymous with smelling a little bit like weed or a lot of bit like weed because it's part of everything that I do all the time.
Right.
I mean, I chew gum all the time, man, because I smoke weed. So, I'm glued to my phone more than I should be. It's like a very bad habit of mine. I don't even really be doing shit on there, just doom scrolling forever. But it's like an essential. I need it. And like just like a sheet of paper, because when I'm very bored, I just like start not doodling because these pictures don't mean nothing, but it's just like different scribbles and shit. Maybe it's the aliens talking through me. I don't know, bro. But those are 5 daily things for sure.
So Jay, what's up?
I feel like you stole a couple of ones I wanted to use, but
I think you can say the same one.
yeah, I mean I'm gonna have to because it's like you can't claim all the water, so I'm gonna definitely have to say weed and water for sure. I would also say like I'm gonna count it as one item. Also, I would say like pen and paper because I write just like I just like writing everything, all kinds of shit. But so pen and paper, weed and water. Let's see. Gotta be an essential thing. Let me think here, man. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna need at least one like particularly satisfying meal that day. You know what I mean? Like some sort of a fucking edible highlight. You know what I mean?
Everybody eats, my boy.
Yeah, but I mean, like there has to be one that's like, you know what I mean? I sit down and that shit is like a moment.
Yeah,
Like,
you just
at least one
you
time
want
that has to
something
be a
that
thing.
you remember.
You know what I mean? Yeah, at least one. And like I don't know, man. I'm gonna be corny and cliche with it right now, but like I'm a new dad, so I'll say like at least hanging out with my kid like a little bit. You know what I
That's
mean?
dope, man. Congratulations, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Right,
I mean, I know it's cliche and all that, but I mean, whatever, it's real, you know. Hey.
Yo, I was watching and waiting judgingly, like when he's gonna say it.
YGG, yeah.
I think it's only cliche because you said it's cliche.
Well, I mean, I feel like I don't know. You know what I mean? Like maybe.
For me, water, coffee. I don't even to be honest, the water part, like you know what I'm saying.
Sometimes you be forgetting.
Sometimes I be forgetting.
Coffee. Though, that was a good
Sometimes
one.
you want some coffee in your water, for real.
For sure. Like weed, but more specifically vapes. More specifically, both. I gotta have both them things on me. Now everyone is saying all these other things. I'm just gonna say my bag. Now, this is not 5 things, so I'm just gonna keep it to the 3 things because within my bag is all of the things that I need, which is usually 2 laptops, a couple SSDs, a flash drive with almost every artist who I work with, backing vocals. I got them things on me at any time because if we got to pull up somewhere and perform, right now, we're ready to go.
Me and Speak the Rebel were actually talking about that recently. That a lot of people aren't ready at the drop of a hat to perform. And when in this
ready,
game,
bro.
you gotta be, man. You gotta be
Oh, we
because
ready, bro. We ready.
opportunities knock at any time.
You know,
And like some people can't remember their rhymes and shit like that.
Bro, I know their rhymes, so if they're not there, I'm gonna do the whole shit.
Right, for real. It's like you gotta be ready. You gotta.
That is
be
the
ready.
thing, though. Like we've performed so much with each other, and like, yeah, man.
I got so much music out. Like I could perform 2 hours straight. Straight.
Like, nah, I feel like that right there above. I mean,
that's serious, and that's not even talking about what's in the
bag.
I feel like the live performance is low key, like our secret weapon. You know what I mean? Not even low key. I don't know.
It's not even secret.
But I mean, it's really. But that's kind of. I mean, not to say that like there's a lot of talent that goes in many directions amongst the 3 of us. And like those who are in our circle, but
but it's okay.
But our
that,
live performances.
Okay to say that some of the other live performances they're not this. It's okay.
No, that's fine. And like, I'm gonna be real. Like, Yes, 100% agree with what you just said, but I would say that like maybe part of it even goes like, yo, I don't even mean to be cocky when I say this. I am merely being factual. But I feel like it is genuinely sometimes, for some artists, there are some artists that I do fuck with, and so I don't want to disparage nobody. But yo, real talk, like it is genuinely not fair to compare what we can do as a group. Like we could fuck up our shit and blow motherfuckers out the water. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I go dead ass, like I could forget the words to my shit and crush somebody anyways. So like, let alone the fact that I ain't even, you know what I mean? Like, forget my words. Like, what the fuck? Like, maybe if I wrote it yesterday, you know what I mean? Like, if somebody came in here right fucking now, fuck that. Not even if you came in here right now. If you woke me out of bed.
Challenge me.
If you fucking smacked me, bro. If you fucking ran in my bedroom, bro. Deadass, if you kicked my bedroom door in, jumped in the bed, fucking smacked me and were like, rap motherfucking Wild Things right now, son! I could rap that shit I know that motherfucker, and this dude would fucking bust through the window and fucking do the dubs on it and fucking, deadass. I could do that shit without even thinking or blinking. Like, straight up. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, so I mean, like to your point,
we are ready to perform. Like nobody could ever say.
He's like, I'll perform right now. He's like, what's up?
Like I'm tell you right now, seriously, please don't come into my bedroom and throw water on me and make me rap. But like, if somebody fucking really did that shit, I could do that shit. Real talk.
He said that at first, like, don't challenge me with a good time.
Right.
Because somebody's gonna call me that shit, be like, you said that shit, motherfucker.
Right.
And then I'm gonna have to do it.
They're gonna record it and put it on YouTube everywhere. You know that shit too. You guys do have a lot of moving parts going on stage too, which is wild because it's a different type of. I've seen it live. I've seen it live a couple times actually. So you guys have a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of things going on stage. You have a lot of stage presence, and you're doing more than a.
Hey Brad. Brad, can I ask you a question?
What up?
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Do you know that I'm blind?
No. Really?
No, you don't know?
No, sir.
All right, cool. Yeah. So to that point that you're
to the point of all the moving parts,
and stuff.
He don't see them.
I see none of that.
No shit. I didn't know you were blind. For real?
Yep.
No shit.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Damn,
you got me like Daredevil out this motherfucker. Like,
you got me forgetting what I was saying.
I'm sorry. My bad. I mean, I think that was
cool,
was the point.
Yeah, no. He was saying you were saying that we got a lot of moving parts on stage, and like that there are like we do a lot of things. Like, I mean, people love a spectacle, right? Nobody wants to see you just like standing there being bored, not doing nothing, like
with your hands in your pockets,
just giving up your bar. So it's like, you gotta be dynamic, and like, part of being in a dynamic group is a great group dynamic. We be out here just fucking shit up.
You write that shit before? You make that shit up right now?
Yeah, we're also very like all of our rap styles and stage presence are also different, which I feel like it works to our benefit.
It's not choreography. It's just like that's just the way we move around.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It's organic, really.
I feel like that was the thing that I liked the most about this dude right here when like I'm not even sure when the hell the first time was that I like seen you rap or whatever.
I just pulled up.
But like whenever it was, I just remember like whenever the first time that I got a chance to actually like watch him perform and like pay attention and do his thing and shit, like I was like, oh shit, this dude performs mad crazy like we do. I was like, I like this. I like this guy.
Oh no. Full transparency. That was the first time.
That was the first time you went crazy like that?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I just mean
that your shit is very much its own animal, and that's why I fuck with it. You know what I mean? That's why I fuck with it.
But I had also seen Joe Grizzly before they knew who I was, and also before I was your daddy though. So like I was familiar into what I was getting myself into. So to my point and how like hip hop is a sport. And like to me, like same thing with Show saying, I'm sure Jay's gonna say the same. Like everyone feels it to their best. Like you know what I'm saying. I feel that way. No, I'm not. It's not even how I feel. It's what I know for sure. Now getting together, being able to elevate each other. That is, you know what I'm saying? This is what excites me. I'm not gonna get into the anime story that I was telling Show the other day, but like there's an anime story that was like that talks about a guy, you know what I'm saying, that just always wants to challenge the people who are the best.
Why, you be watching anime, bro?
Yeah, of course. Who are practicing their craft, who are getting better daily. Like I want to be around those people daily because that's only gonna validate my feeling of I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like I only surround myself with other people who also feel like, oh, I'm the best. Now we out here together.
Yeah.
We the best. No DJ Khaled.
Now, how's the competitive nature between you?
I mean, I'm the best, so it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, see?
I mean, yo,
they can't. Well, I said they can't do what I do. So
and
that's exactly what I was
the
gonna
thing, like,
fucking
none of
say.
us do the same
That's
thing,
exactly
so,
what I was
like-
gonna say. It's like I might know this dude's lyrics and shit. Like I know the words that he writes, like to songs that we perform together. But like I couldn't write a Showtime verse. You know what I mean? And like but like I don't think you could write a Jay Jordan verse neither. You know what I mean? Like, and I could never write a Yo Daddy Do verse. And I'm pretty sure, and like that's why I fuck with these guys. You know what I mean? Like, because it's like that's kind of what I need right there. Like, you know what I mean? Like.
it's also hard too because there's so much. I like when you hear personal perspective, and I think that's what you
Yes,
that's what
yes.
you hear a lot. Like you listen to Joe Grizzly on any given song. You know what I mean? Like there's a given topic concept. And like, you know what I mean? But you can, you know what I'm saying? Not just their personality, their rapping style, their voices, but you're also hearing their perspective around you know what I mean? Like their different perspective around this, you know what I mean? Like this overarching topic, you know what I mean? Like, are people really are they hearing this?
I don't know. Do people listen to lyrics? Is that the?
Well,
I
like,
guess that's what I'm asking.
do you dudes listen to music, or do you just skim through it? Is that how the line goes?
Oh, you're right, though. Attention spans, man. Attention spans nowadays.
No, that's real, man.
15, 20 seconds.
Yeah, that is the one thing I feel like in the game currently today is the one thing that like gets me the most is like I understand it. Like I guess it's just the nature of things because it's like communication gets that much faster. So the next like as heads are coming up like in the next generations listening to music, consuming music, they're fucking consuming it that much fucking faster. It's not the same as it was when like I was coming up consuming music, you know what I mean? So now it's like it like I feel like I was talking to I don't know, I feel like I've talked about this with a few people about the concept of making albums, you know what I mean? Like an actual album, like a body of work versus like, you know, just like one off this, one off that. Like they both have their place, but it's kind of like shit has moved away from the whole album concept.
Yeah, for sure.
There's heads who do it, but it's definitely not like the norm really, you know what I mean? It's like it's like
I'm heads.
it's like the exception.
Right, people want to keep putting stuff out like rapidly.
Yeah.
EPs every 2 weeks.
Well, streaming has changed the game in that
man.
if you are the type of artist who does put out, you know, quantity of music, like a large quantity of music, like you could be more successful or do better numbers wise than somebody who is, you know, curating and making an art piece or whatever. Like, but to Jay's point, where people consume music differently now, like back in the day when I was like, you know, when I was being formed by this hip hop thing, like I used to go buy an album and put that shit in a Discman and walk around with that bitch, hoping that it don't skip, you know what I mean? But play it over and over and over again until I knew that shit. And now I feel like nobody does that because you're not going to be like, yo, let me go back to the top of this streaming album and run this bitch back. No, because it's going to get YouTube or Spotify or whatever is going to give you what's next. All right, here's the next thing. Here's the next thing. And we're in a culture of here's the next thing. And like, I just feel like blessed to be part of this thing that's been here as long as we have. And we're not necessarily giving you the next thing all the time. You know what I mean? So like, I say that there's something to be said about quality versus quantity because like you could be a motherfucker that puts out a song every week, but 10 of them bitches gonna be trash. You know what I mean? Like,
let me just say this though, The next thing is coming. As owner of Young Coffee, the next thing is indeed coming.
Yeah, oh for sure. I mean, and even like I would like I don't. It's like I can't. I don't want to give nothing away, so it's like I can't overstep. But it's like I feel like there's things being worked on top of the things that are being worked on and shit.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
you'll
Like
just-
I guess like yo, I could say this because this isn't that crazy of a thing. Like I've been sitting on something that I've been working on for a little bit. I don't have like the firm release or that I'm like date that I'm going to drop or nothing right this second, but
Yo, Jay,
I have something I'm excited to be dropping pretty soon.
Hey, Jay, I want to let you know we got like, I don't know how long this goes, like an hour or so, right?
Yeah, about an
Give or
hour.
take.
Yep.
Right? Like, so I just want to let you know, like, now is the time you might want to give like the juicy details so when they come back and watch this, you know?
Yeah, all right, okay, all right. So juicy details. All right, so here, so I got this album that's gonna be coming out in the very near future, and this is something that we had already had in the works. I dropped like a couple joints off of this thing, and then walked it back to like really go back and like. This is kind of like, yo, man, I got a project that I wanted to put out that. You know, like I wanted to just kind of go crazy in my own little corner of my brain for, you know, just for one project front to back. And, you know, basically it was important for me to make sure I got all the details exactly as I wanted them. And I'm like, right motherfucking there. But the album itself is called Church and spelled CHURXCH. And the X is like for the RX because it's like the concept of the album is basically like, it's not church like necessarily like walking into a church, right? Like it's the idea of like the concept of church, right? Like this place where you're going for like spiritual rehabilitation, right? It's like, and the idea of like church for me is like, okay, this is church up here. And basically it's this idea throughout the album, touching on a few things of kind of like the interchangeability of church, the concept of like religion, but also the concept of like, you know, like the things that you would treat like a religion, you know, like, do you worship God? Do you worship money? Do you worship drugs? Do you worship sex? Do you worship whatever your particular addiction or vice may be? Is that your religion? Is that what it happens to be? Like, or, you know, and even the interchangeability between those things. Like,
Right.
do you have like, you know, are you in love with money? You know what I mean? Like that sort of thing. Are you in love with the drugs? Are you in love? You know, and that flipping those in different ways is kind of the real like main thematic fucking thread that goes through this album. And you know, there's a couple joints that are out off of it. I put out a song called WTFA and a joint literally called No Title. And actually, the intro to the album is out there if y'all check this shit on the Joe Grizzly 978 YouTube. But it's just a couple little teaser pieces, but it's a full album and it's gonna be coming real soon. My boy James, he goes by The Culture or The Only Culture online. Fucking yo, he produced like 90% of this shit. My boy Floyd did a bunch of additional production. It's fire. Fucking Showtime is on that joint a couple times, laid in a couple other things. Yo, it's like I tried to make it as like an organic of a process as possible so it came together the way I wanted it to be. You know what I mean? Because like I'm not gonna probably sit down and make another big solo thing like this. In fact, the Dirty Work EP that we just put out, which was just like the 2 tracks, it's like Blackistan had verses on each one of them, and then there's the other joint with Rex and Sky Zoo and fucking Kid Vicious, and James produced both of those joints. Showtime is on the other joint with Blackistan, and that was actually, we put that out. I mean, honestly, he's kind of the brains behind that actually coming together as a project. And that was like material that had gotten made in the process of working on the album. And it's just kind of crazy, man. Like this has been like I don't know, it's been a trip making this thing, but I'm feeling really fucking good about it, man. So I'm going to be dropping this Church album like very fucking soon. I'm going to be dropping a couple new pieces from it very fucking soon. Yeah. Like, I'm really proud of it. And like, yeah, man, I guess it's like, yeah, very soon I'll be showing off some new pieces of it, and I'm real proud of this fucking thing, man. Like I'm trying to have this thing be a real solid addition to like the Joe Grizzly catalog. You know what I mean? Um,
Bro, so like I don't know if you've ever seen a person work on something like for so long, like put a maddening amount of effort into something that would drive most people insane. It's like this guy was faceting a diamond for like 3 years just so it could
Right.
be the most beautiful diamond you've ever seen. Like so, and it's funny because like these are my closest friends also, and like Jay largely kept this project not like a secret, but like, yo, I didn't have fucking access to this file till like a fucking month and a half ago, bro. Like he sent me he sent me like like in Star Wars they send you the pieces of the script that you're on so
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
spoil the
Okay,
story.
no, yeah,
He
yeah,
sent
yeah,
me the pieces of
that's
the
it.
music he needed me to work on, and that was it.
Yep.
And he was like, I was like, yo, so what about some direction? He was like, yeah, you gonna figure that shit out. Go ahead, just do your thing. So
I'm
like
on my Kanye West shit with this.
just
Right,
seeing him
right.
do that, like,
Putting it in
and
a
then
tape.
like spending as much time here as I do in the coffee house with Derek, like, I don't know. For me, it was like Jay's drive to get to do this project, like, kind of rubbed off on me a little bit, and I was like, yo, we got to do something. And then Derek is like, he's like, yo, so we started.
Derek
like,
is a motherfucking madman.
Yo, he just is like, he's like, yo, if you're here, you got to work. Yo, if you gonna, basically, he's like, yo, the name Yo Daddy though is so fitting. Like, if you gonna live in this house, you gonna do some work. You better get a job. You better be out here working. So
Yo,
anyway,
he's a madman, but he's like the best kind of madman. You know what I mean? Like, like it's definitely a compliment when I say that shit.
so Derek and I have been working on this project, like, just like. I will not say that it's been maddening, not to me anyway. I've had a great time making it. Derek has been like very stressed, like, yo, show, you need to get in here, do these verses. Yo, show, come in here, do these verses. Yo, show, you need to come in here and do some rapping. So, anyways, we got another project that's coming out too. So
Yeah.
it's like gonna be a two-headed attack.
Yeah, bro.
From the camp over here. So it's cool, like I was saying earlier about the interconnectedness of the work. You know what I mean? Like me and Jay and Floyd, we were Joe Grizzly. Then Yo Daddy Doe came. He's part of Joe Grizzly too. Me and Yo Daddy Doe working on the album together. We may be cousins. You know what I mean? So it's all like a family thing out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope.
It's crazy too because we basically started working on projects kind of separately, right? Because we have two full albums as Joe Grizzly together, right? And then we've played like a million fucking shows together. And I had started like working on my shit on the side, just like here and there for a minute. And like, over the past handful of years, I've been working on it. And then I don't even know exactly when y'all started doing the We May Be Cousins shit, but it's crazy because it's like, as we both started coming close to finishing up these things that we were working on, and like it was like,
Yeah.
to be honest, you over here like, oh, he only gave me the piece. That's that's how it is for me with this We May Be Cousins shit. Like I got slid a couple pieces, like, yo, Jay, put a verse on this, and I was like, oh, all right, and like, but like y'all been like masterminding that shit, but I think it's cool. Like, fucking, I was the other day, I got to see like some artwork and shit that looked dope. Fucking,
Oh, yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
That shit was tight. I don't y'all didn't like show people any
Nah.
like the finish.
No,
no.
not
Okay,
yet.
all right, so
Nobody's
cool.
seen
Nah,
it.
so I got to see some pretty fly shit, and I don't even think the shit I saw was finished. But see, like same shit, man. So I'm over here like looking at their project, like kind of like a fan for part of it, and I'm on the fucking thing. You know what I mean? I think I'm on it twice. Like the
Yeah.
fuck.
That's
You
good
know
though.
what I mean?
You get surprised by it, just like everybody else when you hear
Yeah.
it.
And now
That's
we're
right.
about to drop all this shit 2023, man. Like mad shit.
One thing I noticed is being on my side of things, I got to keep my eyes open for everything, and I keep an eye on the local scene, not only in Massachusetts, but I'm in Rhode Island, so I keep an eye on my local scene too. And everybody right now is doing some of their best work, like across the board.
Yeah.
Everybody from the Genosha crew, from the dudes in Grime Wave, Y'all, Chotch, all these other people. Really, you guys are all doing your best work right now. So
Thank you, man. Thank
we
you.
gotta salute you for that. And everybody's working hard. And I think everybody's got like working harder since COVID because anything could just be shut down
Exactly.
in
You
one
never know when they're
second.
gonna
Yeah.
take this shit away again, right?
Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But I want you guys. It's shameless self promotion time. because we're going to be wrapping up here in a few. So tell us what you got coming up. Where you guys are? You got touring? What's going on?
I mean,
Are we touring?
I feel like my shit's easy to like. I got a couple things that I always say off the top of my
That's
head.
really
Like,
what they want to know.
well, so I'll go with the easy shit real quick. In general, like I always tell people, just like, yo, look up Joe Grizzly 978. That's our shit on all social media across all our shit. Joe Grizzly 978. But now I also like to make sure I tell people every time. Also look up Young Coffee, like all the Young Coffee shit. And that like the in coffee, yo, like the E's are threes. Okay, real easy to remember. So Young Coffee, the E's are threes. Yo, dead ass. Like just all the fucking shit that you would find online. That's how you find that shit.
We
And
don't
like
sell coffee.
We do
not
not sell
yet,
coffee.
not
Yeah,
yet.
you will.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
Starbucks, don't holler at us because we don't want your coffee.
Yo, if,
But
Anybody
how about-
else?
if they want to sponsor you, take that bread. Lee. Take
I'll
that
also
fucking money.
oh shit. Yo, I was just gonna I guess like the Dirty Work EP, yo, continue to run that shit up. Everybody who has like said anything to me, it's been nothing but love, and so I'm real happy because like that shit kind of came together like mad unexpectedly. I gotta thank Derek for that because I didn't even know that was going to exist.
Yo,
Like
you're welcome. Yo, the people out there, you're welcome. Go,
Yeah.
go listen to that Dirty Work EP out right now.
yeah.
Also,
Yo,
also,
yeah.
also, RIP Blackistan.
Yes, yeah,
Yes,
definitely
yes,
R.I.P.
yes,
Blackistan,
indeed.
man. I'm really lucky and blessed and grateful that I got to actually make the music I got to make with him. You know what I mean? Like it was not like obviously I had no clue like as to the way like things in life were gonna turn out or whatever. But I guess it's like I'm glad that he got to hear the music
Right.
before it came out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would have been, obviously infinitely better if he was around when we dropped it. But I'm glad he did get to hear the tracks and like, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy. The last thing like he ever said to me was that the track sounded good. So I mean, that's you know what I mean? Like that's
Let's go.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm proud of that little project right there, man, and the church album coming out, man. I mean, really, besides that, I just tell people like, yo, just watch the Joe Grizzly shit, the Young Coffee shit. Yo, shout out to Dash. He runs this. He's a dope ass artist, like graphic artist and hand drawn artist. He does all types of shit, and he runs this shit online. He's got like his open, dope little brand called Popular Antisocial.
Yeah.
And yo, his shit is mad fly. Like I've actually ordered some shit from his website for like my crib and shit. Like yo, it was pretty cool. Got a couple things from my girl at one point, but his shit is real dope. Like it's like I don't know, this kind of like I don't know, it's real dope. But he did a flip of the Joe Grizzly logo. We got it on
That's
new
that one.
merch that's gonna be
Right
coming
there.
out. And oh yeah. This
That's that one right there. Check it out. Buy some of our merch.
so yeah, that's gonna be
Take
on.
a page from Speak. Buy our shit.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, shout out Dash and
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever you guys want to fucking shout real quick.
Yo,
Plug away,
fucking
plug away.
like you were saying, Joe Grizzly 978 everywhere. I'm the real Showtime, SHOTYME. Don't ask me why I spelled it that way. I just fucking felt like it.
To make your fucking
It
life
looks
harder.
cool. It looks cool.
Absolutely stylized, bitch.
Right.
Also, like Young Coffee, the E's are threes. You can come visit us here at the Coffee House in Fitchburg. Come through. We do have coffee. It's not for sale, but if you come in, you can drink it. Derek, what's up?
Yeah, bro.
Yo, all the things they said. You can also follow me at Yo Daddy though. But follow Young Coffee. Follow the Coffee House if you want to come check us out. You want to come kick it. We are going to be having a family affair, like a Pass the Aux. Like if you make beats, if you play music, if you just want to come showcase it, maybe it's unreleased, maybe you're about to release it, etc., etc. You can join us April 8th here in the Coffee House.
Yeah.
But hit us up because like I'm not gonna tell y'all right now what our address is
Right, right,
because
right.
you know what I'm saying I don't know what y'all got.
You don't know
going
who's
on,
watching.
really.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, we shout out to the homie Young Link, who produced the whole project. Me and Show are working on. We may be cousins, and we also just dropped this song Brioche Bun. That thing going crazy.
Yeah,
right
that
now.
shit is mad hard. That shit, yo,
going
hell yeah.
crazy right
Yo,
now.
best rap song I heard in a long time.
That shit's dope.
I make rap music and I say that shit.
Appreciate that. And outside of that, like I'm gonna second what they said, but also like like I said, I'm pushing very, very hard to like, get the meticulousness out of what they got going on, so we can get this shit out, so that way we can like then go on tour. So like also too, if people are looking to book any acts or anything like that, like
Yes, sir.
we are available. Though, like, once we put a couple of these things in motion, like a tour might be. We're gonna come your way, Brad.
It's gonna fucking happen.
Definitely.
It's definitely gonna fucking happen. We need to do that shit again. I want to fucking
Definitely.
cruise around and tear shit up like we did last time. That was a lot of fun. I feel like I've had withdrawals for years. I need to get that shit out of my system one last time. You know what I mean?
Honestly,
Maybe a couple last times.
People will definitely come out and see y'all because the vibe is there and the live
Yo, if
show
they-
is there. So
We're
if you
gonna.
haven't seen us before, it'll be dope. If you have seen us before, you already know. Like, I can't wait to see y'all out there on the road.
We're not this cool. I
Yeah,
promise.
nah, book us for sure.
If you want me to wear the blazer too, like let me know.
What about that fly? He got this fly ass poncho.
I wear the blazer. Yeah, I might wear the poncho
Yeah,
to the show.
this is dope ass.
Like,
Yeah,
you'll
the
know-
poncho is
once
fly.
once you see me, you'll be like, oh yeah, no, that's
The poncho really from Mexico,
you
right?
You got to pick something for a trademark, man. It's either
Yeah.
got to be the blazer or the poncho.
blazer
what I
or the
mean?
poncho.
Yeah,
One or the
bro.
other.
Get a half and half.
Fellas, it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys so much for coming on the Hip Hop Happy Hour podcast. We're going
Thanks
to
for
be
having us,
wrapping it up again. Joe Grizzly, your daddy, though. Jay Jordan, Showtime.
Yo,
It's been a pleasure,
appreciate
man.
you.
Thank you guys. Thank you. And
Yeah, thank you, man.
you always have a home at the Culture Corner. You always have a home at the Hip Hop Happy Hour podcast. We'll have you on again in the future once you guys start wanting to start dropping shit and promoting. Hit us up
Yeah, let's go.
anytime.
Oh, you got it, man. You got it.
You know what we do, and it's all family, man. It's all for the culture. So again, peace out. Thank you, fellas, for joining us, and salute.
Yo, appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot, Brad. Peace out, bro.
Yeah, peace,
Appreciate
bro.
it, y'all. Peace, fellas. Thank you so much.
I don't know which camera to look in, but peace,
That
bro.
one.
Yeah.
Peace.
All good, bro. All right, homies.